Aloha friends, Mrs. Reed coming to you with another read aloud story from Hawaii. Just kidding, still on my sun porch. However, this is a book of Hawaiian nursery rhymes. And I chose this book today because we are studying poetry in second grade. And we're specifically looking at rhyming words and the pattern of those rhyming words. This book is a nursery rhyme book, and it's a Hawaiian version, but I think you're going to recognize a lot of familiar nursery rhymes. So as usual, sit back, relax, find your comfy spot, and be ready to be a listener. This is called Tutu Nene, the Hawaiian Mother Goose. And Tutu Nene in Hawaiian is actually grandmother goose. That's the other fun thing we're going to notice about this book. We're going to learn some Hawaiian words. See if you recognize this very familiar nursery rhyme that's in Hawaiian. Little Miss Aku sat on a poaku, swatting mosquitoes all day. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and scared the buggers away. Poaku is a rock, and buggers are basically bugs. What nursery rhyme does that remind you of? I bet you guessed it. Here's another one. This little menehune went to the luau. This little menehune stayed home. This little menehune ate Kalua pig. And this little menehune had none. And this little menehune cried, owie, 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 all the way home. Yeah, I think you know which one that is. A menehune is a Hawaiian elf. And Kalua pig is a kind of pork that's baked in an imu, which is an underground oven. And a luau is a Hawaiian feast. And the word awe is kind of like, oh dear, oh my gosh. Find a pig and roast him. Wrap him in tea. Bake him in the emu for the cousins and me. An emu is, again, the underground oven. And that's typically what you would do at a luau. See if you can figure out which one this resembles. Sticky rice hot, sticky rice cold, sour poi in the pot, 9 days old. Some like it hot, some like it cold. Some like it in the pot, 9 days old. That's poi. Poi is kind of like a rice, a sticky rice. Here's another one. Fish cake, rice and spam. Make me a plate lunch as fast as you can. A fish cake is ground up seafood, kind of like crab or lobster or shrimp or any kind of fish. And you put it into a breaded cake. Spam, I don't think I can answer that question. Haven't really eaten that myself. And a plate lunch is kind of like fast food, like if you go into McDonald's and got a hamburger. Plate lunch in Hawaii is a fast food. Sumo Takahashi sat on the wall. Sumo Takahashi had a great fall. All the King Kalakua's horses and all of his men couldn't put Mr. Takahashi back on the wall again. You remember? Do you recognize that one? A sumo is a large wrestler, and Kalakaua is a king from Hawaii. You're going to recognize this one for sure. You ready? The itsy bitsy bo foo boo fo went up the cane shack spout. Down came the rain, and washed the bufo out. Up came the law and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy bufo went up the spout again. I know you recognize the song or the tune, but this, instead of a spider, a bufo is obviously a frog. So now you know that bufo is frog in Hawaiian. Pi'ilani picked a peck of pickled poke. A peck of pickled poke Pi'ilani picked. If Pi'ilani picked a peck of pickled poke, where's the peck of pickled poke that Pi'ilani picked? Holy holly, probably. Holy Christmas on a cracker, that one was hard. Poke, by the way, is fish. And Polihale is a beach on the island of Kauai. That was quite a tongue twister. Little Keola Kehau sings for her cow. What shall she eat? Sweet bread and lau. Cow is a word for food. And sweet bread is like Portuguese sweet bread. And lau is a local dish that is wrapped in tea leaves. And tea leaves are really hard, coarse leaves, like corn husks. Little Keikoa sat in a corner eating his lilikoi pie. He put in his thumb and he took out a crumb and he said, "Ono kameai." Liliko is passion fruit, so it's a sweet fruit. And ono means delicious. And meai is food in Hawaiian. Little Kani Polu, come blow your conch. The ahi's in the ocean and the limu's on the beach. Where's the little kane who picks the opi off the reef? Underneath the cocoa palm, fast asleep. A kane is a boy, and polo is blue. Conch is a seashell that you would blow. Ahi is tuna. Love tuna. Limu is seaweed, and opihi is a limpet. A limpet is kind of like a clam in a way. So that reminds me a lot of Little Boy Blue, Go Blow Your Horn. We're almost at the end. Old Tutu Pele sang a fierce melee, and the lava flowed into the sea. And when it got there, Kalapana was bare, so Pele made sand for the beach. Remember, Tutu is grandmother. Pele is the volcano goddess. Mele is a song or a chant. Lava is volcanic rock. And Kalapana is a black sand beach on the big island of Hawaii, and I was very lucky to actually go there. Malia had a little mo'o. Its skin was green and yellow, and everywhere Malia went, the mo'o was sure to holo holo. It followed her to school one day, which was against Kumu's rule. And it made Kiki laugh and play to see a mo'o at school. What rhyme does that remind you of? Yeah, me too. Mo'o is a lizard in this version. And holo holo means go. Kumu is a teacher, and Kiki is a child. So this is a Hawaiian version of, yep, you guessed it, Mary Had a Little Lamb. Ring around the puanani, pakfolokalani, lehu, lehu, we all fall down. A pua is a flower. Lokalani is a small red rose. Nani means beautiful. And lehu means ashes. What rhyme do you think that reminds you of? Twinkle, oh, twinkle, twinkle, little Hoku, how I wonder all about you. Up above the Aina so high, like a kaimana in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little Hoku, how I wonder all about you. Yeah, we know which one that one is, right? Hoku means star. Ayana means land or earth. And kaimana is diamond. So I'm pretty sure you guys have already guessed what rhyme that you know that sounds like. Last one. Ua, ua, go away. Hilo's wet enough today, and all the tourists want to play. Ua is rain. And Hilo is actually a town on the Big Island of Hawaii. Also, I went there. And that, my friends, is the end. Mahalo, which means thank you, and I'm glad you were listeners. See you next time.